All right, it is, what is it, Wednesday? It is October 21st. The market is going to close in about an hour. So a lot of the moves have been done for the day now. We'll see what happens late day. Usually late day we'll have pop-ups. Lately, a lot of moves after hours and, right before the close. Let's take a look first at the gainers today. And the gainers list today, all penny stocks pretty much. I'm looking at, I have mine color coded, as you can see here. Let me see if I could show you here. My things, I can't do it. My camera is like tied underneath, but anyway, well, you can see right here. See this list right here? I have trade ideas on the other side, but all these stocks are under, I would say 20, tons of stocks like 1, 2, 3, 10. You have a few stocks like 10, 20, 25, 37. But again, penny stocks and small caps are leading the way. And we have another one today, MRIN. And let's take a look at it. MRIN Software provides enterprise and software, advertisers, agencies, United States, United Kingdom. It was incorporated, founded in 2006 in San Francisco. This is a float. We got about 5 million, about 5 million, 6 million. It wins paid search technology of the year at UK Biddable Media Awards. So, that was August. I'm sorry. I didn't look at the date, so I don't even see news here. Let me see. Is there news? Ad serving, retargeting platform, 2025, print market. I didn't really see news here. Once again, could be news. I don't know. It's not showing. Usually it'll come up by now, late day. But anyway, here's the move. So, low float, people are getting involved in this. This is 5:55 a.m. This is where it starts. Look at this move, straight up. Now, this is where patience, trading, 95% is psychology and your mental aspect of trading. Anyone can look at a chart. I'm going to buy here. I'm not going to buy here. The later time frames, I use the 5-minute a lot. Just draw your line on this. This is a slide down play, which actually turned into a wedge. This is a falling wedge. See, usually these plays will just dump and they'll keep going the rest of the day or slowly grind down. Look at this move up. And then, okay, it's back and forth here. But each wick, it's getting pushed down. It's not breaking through or showing the signs like it's creeping up to break through. Then it's back down. And then look at this, just going down, down. And then what do you see here? Even here it went sideways a little bit, but it has to break the trend line. That's why you draw these lines. And then it comes out right at 2 here. Look at this 2. Even take it to the 3-minute. 3-minute, it's out. It's out of the 2. Put the lines in here even closer if you want 225 line, 250 straight up. Then pulls back to your 275 line, breaks up again. Pulls back here, then it forms a little fake out here with this cross, and it pretty much hugs this like 470, 450 line. Now, when you look back here, right here's the slide down. I call this the slide play. When you move up so early pre-market, it just slides the rest of the day. But this one did it. So this, most of the time, probably like 75% or more, this will, slowly go down or keep going down. So, once this got out here, then this candle right here, 5-minute, is like 730,000. As soon as you see this, and then you break up again, or, right here, the 225 line, right here. So you have your 225 line, there's a 2 line, and you're out. You're out there. Well, look at the volume here. Look at the volume increase. Now, let me take it to... Let me take you to this chart because this has the moving averages, my 13 and 20 EMA. And right here, you can see it. Okay, it's going here sideways. It's trying to get above now. So right here was the key area. And it came back to 225. Right there. Then we wrap up higher, higher. Then we pull back, another move higher. Now it moves your 10-minute. And look where the support is. This wrapped and coiled right at that 2013 EMA. That's what I'm saying. Use the 1320 EMA. I think they're the most popular EMAs for day trading. You can put in the 9, 13, and I would say 20. Now I use the 13 and 20 because to give that little bit of separation here. See this 13 over 20? And then it leaves a little bit of space there. So when you start to like cross down, see you're like here, you're turning bearish, and then that's a good signal to use. That's why I don't even use VWAP. It's just not that important to me as long as I have them too. So we wrapped underneath, and look at this, good support at 275 line, and we kept going up. So this is a nice break. Now on this is a falling wedge. Who knows? It might go here, dump back down. You don't know. So you're just playing, line to line here, playing to see what it does. And then that was the first big red candle. You can get out there, take profit. Once you see this hold and break up, it's another good buying point. Now that's why I like to move too. Once you're in, I want to see the longer time frame. So right here you go up. And see, this is the 10-minute. If I'm buying like in here, I'm going to give a little bit of more room because I'm looking for a bigger gain there. 250. That's still over $1 something. It's not bad, but once you see that hold, it looks very strong. So take this out, these lines. Okay, it's beautiful. Look at that big candle. That's the sign there, that big candle. Then another one. Here, 250 line, 225 line, sideways and goes back up. I don't know if there's news in this. I can't find nothing. But we've been a lot of pumps lately, China pumps. Look at this. This has done nothing too. This comes out one big volume, 148 million. People chasing chat rooms. We're into this. The usual. That's what these small caps. A lot of it's momentum. You don't necessarily need news. Just play what the chart gives you. But if there's news, it's a better shot for a long. All right, so there it is. ISIG, this came on late. See this starting to move up. Was this a halt? Yeah, this halted a lot. This halted on the way up. See this? 75, 150. TGC. 9 a.m. 9:05 a.m. Look at this. Really, this 375 line. I kept trying to push the 4. Knockdown, knockdown. Take it to the 3-minute. My screen disappeared. All right, the 3-minute here. This is even tougher trade. This is very early. This is 9 a.m. That's not that early. I thought it was earlier. And then this moved up. Now this came back sharply right here. But once you see this hold, it's 250, 275. It's not a bad to take the shot there. I don't like these sharp moves though. These are very quick moves. And then this one up. Look at this, straight back down in the 3-minute. And there was a high wick. This is the highest wick, and it faded. And this is what they normally do. See, this is a normal slide fade. It'll spike up very fast pre-market or early at the open, this fade. And that's why you see these wicks. This is the typical wick in small cap trading. All right, ASTC. I think this had news yesterday, 6:30 p.m. See this, then it starts to slide down. And you have a 4 move all the way up to 6. So this move right here, 4 to 6, and then slide it down. Now this one, I think some of these are misprints, but right here, 4 is not bad. Take your shot at 4, then it goes up to 6+, then a fade. So you see that high candle. It's pretty much a fade. And then it slid down too. This is another one. They're not holding a lot of these small caps. Majority aren't holding. Most of them never do anyway, but the market's hot, they'll hold longer. This is sketchy volume here. There's Plin, is another China play. You know, straight up pre-market fade, and then it bounced around 30, 40 cents. Neos, ONVO really took off. Snap had good earnings. This was 35. Excuse me, 36. 35.50, and then exploded up. See the space here? That's just a straight long until it tops out and it faded a little bit. SMTS, Sierra Metals, little gainer. Drive Shack, quick pop. This is an old time stock, SGLB. Remember the stock? This popped up right in August and it faded. It's trying to come back up again. $270 all the way to $310. These charts are messy, but I don't like to trade these charts. Very just see the candles here, just straight up candles. Very not really clean moves. There's Can. HAE, it's really rocketed 96 to 106. It's a really strong gainer. Timber, stock's name Timber, TMBR, Timber Pharmaceuticals. So not the best gainers today, that's for sure. More of a short day, I would say. Pins, a really strong pop and fade it. TRWG. See the lows kept getting high in this. So that's the top list. So, you know, mainly penny stocks, they're a lot under 10. And the market right now is going back and forth with this stupid stimulus. Are we getting stimulus? Are we not getting stimulus? They're a bunch of idiots, Congress, of course. They don't know what they're doing. So Dow Jones minus 22, S&P plus 5, 25, NASDAQ plus 20, 78, small caps minus 1192. Yeah, the VIX is still holding there, 2876, minus 2%. Gold, 1925 plus 10. Silver, plus 12 cents, 25.10. Crude, 40.05. It came out that the stockpiles are increasing because there is no, what do you call it? There's no usage for oil right now. So everything's down. The usage of oil is down. Car use, vehicle use, driving, consumption of oil. So yeah, oil's just stuck right now. And I would say because the market's very choppy, you can see this today, all kinds of chop. Yeah, ever since that move up, July, August, September is really strong. Then we moved down, then we bounced up hard October, beginning of October. Now we're just sort of like drifting down. Stochastics are still pretty much straight down. Any news, this will pop, stimulus news. Yeah, they keep saying before the election, they keep pushing this out. So it's making very tougher moves, like swing moves. Really just, it's day trading moves right now, I would say, for the most part. You can draw your line right here. See, it keeps on the highs, keep getting lower and lower and lower. So, straight down. Now, remember to over under 50. If we go over 50, you know, we get a bounce. We'll see here in the 4 hour. 4 hour sort of straddling sideways. You can see this right here. Looks like that 342 and then 341 is important here. There's the 2 hour. Two-hour looks like a descending triangle. The high is getting lower, the low is holding, which usually means a breakout, which I would see here. That's what it looks like. So that's where we're at right now in the market. So the SPY, yeah, it's holding this level. There's a 20 right there. Go to the other chart here. You can see here the 50 days of 340. If we really get no news and it doesn't work, you know, we're getting a 330 easily. So we'll see here what happens. It's a SPY. NASDAQ. NASDAQ, same thing at the 20-day, 50-day right here. There's the Dow Jones. There's your 50-day rate at 28,000. And if we don't hit that below the trend line and maybe 27,194. VIX. And to the VIX, back and forth. There's your 50-day. There's your 200-day. Caught in this range, back and forth, between like 26 and 30-ish. See the weekly, and the weekly's made a little trend up now on the weekly. Volatility, 4 hour getting overbought. So we're still in that range. UVXY. Yes, it's trying to come up. Just got to get through these moving averages to get to at least 20, 20, 50. If we really move there. So that's why the market right now is tough. It's tough to get any swings. We're very choppy. Stimulus news, the election coming up. What else we got here? You know, coronavirus is increasing, so there's a lot of back and forth right now. It's very hard to get in plays long. It's just not the time to do that. But if we get stimulus news, that'll really, you know, pump the market. That'll really help the market a lot. I'm trying to show my other screen here. It's not coming up. TC2000 is, show me a blank screen. I'm not, there it is. All right, we're back. So, you know, the top plays, that's what I mean. The top plays are pumping a lot quick. They're fading, getting some bounces here. A lot of Chinese plays still in effect. Pump plays. I think they're pumping a lot. A lot of day traders, chat rooms are pumping these stocks. So that's why they're moving. So be aware of that. Let's see what else we got here. OSTK. This is really fading now from, look like a possible breakout. Let's get under 530. This could be a buy soon. Yeah, you have your 100-day right here at 65. Yeah, if that doesn't hold, this is going to much lower. There's a JKS. Look at that. Solar is eventually topped. They topped it out. I thought it would go 190, and it really faded down. There it is, the great short. All right, some other plays. TUP, the 50 days holding here. 20 doesn't hold. This is going much lower. And this is more of with the market too. If the market really just sells off, these are going to get all smoked, these stocks. CNK trying to come out of this wedge. PDD trying to break up here. Still going. PRTY. Party City. Yeah, there's the 100-day bounced. T25, that doesn't hold too. 175, where's this going to bounce exactly? That's a big hammer though. Maybe it found its a support there, but it's another one. Depends on the market. If the market really just continues to slide or go down, this is going much lower. Some other plays, DraftKings, TKNG. This is sort of a trend line now. If this doesn't hold, this is going further too, but I like this as a long, so this eventually will come out. You can see a trend line up now here. Bounce, bounce. So this is another market play. The market's not doing nothing. This isn't helping it either, but this is still a good long. There's Uber. Run still in the downtrend. This is at a 5 on stochastic. It's very oversold. Good bounce. AMC. MRK, Merck. This is still in this wedge down. Nothing yet. CNK broke out of it a little bit. HYLN, Highland Holdings. This is a wedge down. It's at a 166 on stochastics. This has got a bouncing. I'm not sure where this is going here. Looks like 20. Support, a lot of support here at 20. BTU came out of this wedge. See this, the wedge down. Small moves. This doesn't move huge, big numbers, but that's a good move there. GOCO, Go Health, that's a wedge. Hasn't come out of it yet. FLDM had news, but it didn't hold after this candle. I thought we'd start to shoot up, but it didn't move. Red. This is really junk. I thought this was moving here at 9. It's still nothing. It'll come out probably in news or something that bounces. It's total garbage. LCA, it's a wedge. EPR, this came out of the wedge nicely. Look at this cross. 2 solid days here. CCJ, this is finally out of the wedge too. A misprint, some weird candle. I think it's from this. This is like 17 volume. It messed up the whole print. I don't think it's really up to here. So this is out of the wedge, still oversold. If this puts in a solid move, this could get way back to almost 1050 plus. GNMK, Genmark Diagnostics, still a wedge down. Very oversold at 212. It could bounce. Looking bounce maybe right here at 11 or 1062. Groupon's done nothing. Had to change this to right here, this trend line. So it looks like it's going to about 18-ish. Looks like it's very close to a buy too. Just drifting here, drifting. CYTK doing nothing. ALEC, this is doing nothing really. These are lower volume too. Some bearish ETFs. Estelle. See how these are still crossing up? They're still in that little streamline up, which is showing there's still some strength here because the market isn't doing anything. SPXS. TZA. See, we went here, then this candle, like, oh, we're going back down. This is really holding this. The 1275 line, trying to come up now. Very oversold. Then the last time we were here, September, October, then we really went down. And this is a big wedge now. See this? I mean, I would say the market's going down, or a flush, or something's going to happen, but maybe the election. We did that drop from 357 to 319, 354 at 344. The 100 days moving out, that'll be 327 to drop. So you really want to see that. It would help a lot if there's a flush down. There's FAS. This is going sideways. They're still trying to move up. And that's why this all depends on news. We get stimulus before the election, you know, that'll bounce the market. Then the election, what happens if Biden wins, Trump wins, that depends. Coronavirus. So here's stocks too. This is very oversold still. You're right, energy bears. This has really been strong ever since June and then even August. Yeah, made a topping bearish candle here, then went down. It's trying to get back up again. So oil is just stuck. The other side, you get UDL. It's right here, we're gonna move, then drop here, dropped. Still crossing down too. They're all gonna be crossing down on stochastics. The defense doing that. This is coming back. Nails coming back down. You see right here the home builders. Without news, see the market's just drifting back and forth. SPXL. They're all making that drift down and sideways. That's what it is now. If we get news, we're gonna pop. We don't, it's gonna keep drifting. It's gonna keep drifting and bleeding. And there's TNA. Finally, this is sort of sliding down now. You can see here, pretty much a trend line, nice build in. If we really drop hard, this will drop all the way down here to that 30 level. All right, so that is that. Some airlines, HA, and its little pop-up 3-day run. Love. Alaska Airlines, they're all pretty much sideways, a little bit of moves. Casinos, Win, still holding that 70. This looks like a giant descending triangle too. This could break up. LBS. Restaurants, there's Denny's, Ruth. BLMN, Bloomin' Brands. This had a big run too. Cruise ships. Carnival. See, this had to move down here. 3 days up. Still on its down cycle. See this here? You like buy. You can see in the chart there. Buy, maybe sell, then buy. So it's peak, buy, there's another buy, here's another buy, this is a buy, and that's a buy. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 buy levels, all under 20 stochastics. And your sell levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6, 5 to 6. So this is still up. And this one too, the high is getting lower right here. The low is sort of getting higher. So this is going to squeeze one way or another. This depends on news too, with stimulus and all that. So you can see here, made its peak up, then down, then down. And that's why the moves here are getting smaller and smaller. So it's going to be a big break one way or another. RCL has a big gap above. This is oversold. This could hit it. It'll be a nice $10 gain. It's RCL. NCLH. It's trying to come back up here. CCL. Let me take this out now. Move up, move up. See, these moves are getting smaller and smaller, so something's going to happen here. A bigger move up or down. Yeah, if we get no stimulus before the election, or it's just not going to happen, this is really going to drop. A lot of things are going to drop pretty hard, I think. PPD, wow, look at this stock. Forming a giant wedge up. Levi's, some stocks here. RKT, Rocket Mortgage. This is on a 6-day downtrend. Look at this. Getting very oversold. This could be a buy soon. Take this out now. This was the falling wedge down. Probably put in a line here now. This is like a line, it looks like. Needs to get back over. So that's on that. A lot of IPOs. iRobot. It's on CNBC right now. Yeah, look at this move. Huge move up, and then they brought it down. I think earnings today. Yeah, they really dropped this. Stocks probably going to go back down there. Some banks, Goldman Sachs. Yeah, some moves like a head and shoulders, or must say back and forth pattern stuck between this level. Wells Fargo is way below now. This is at 22. The stock's doing nothing. Getting very oversold too. Morgan Stanley. This is a huge uptrend, but it's at its top of its peak again. This might come back down. JP Morgan had the peak in June, then the lows or the highs are getting lower, lower, lower. This is fading back. Let's see. So, that's it for right now. So the biggest thing is stimulus. Are we getting it? We're not getting it. The market is, going back and forth. It's very hard to get any action. Coronavirus is increasing. We have the election coming up. I think they said if Biden wins, the market will drop 10%. Trump wins up 10%, maybe. We'll see on that. So the next few weeks, it's going to be 3 to 4 weeks, going to be very volatile action here, I suspect. So that's it. Please subscribe and like the channel, and we will be back for more. Peace.